Hello guys, how are we doing? Got a Bocage S&D for you here where I dropped 15 kills with an AR mostly actually, which is surprising considering Bocage is quite a small map, but it's a pretty dominant gameplay. I use quite a couple of good strats. I actually get accused of hacking after this video based on a kill, so make sure you guys stay to the end to realise what kill gets me called out for hacking. He said I got reported, but I'm still in, so hey, is what it is. So yeah, how we been? It's been a while since I last uploaded a video. It's been a bit mental. I've had a couple of mates' birthdays. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, beta ended. I have got a couple more gameplays for that, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Do you guys want to see any more beta gameplay? I mean, it was everywhere on YouTube. I don't want to force feed it down you guys' throats if you've seen too much of it. But yeah, talking of which, Vanguard's back, obviously. Vanguard's back. We've got a few weeks now until the Modern Warfare 2 campaign drops. I believe that drops a week earlier if you pre-ordered the game. So I'm going to be playing that. I'll probably live stream that at some point and then upload like chapters or whatever to the channel, just because I think any sort of Modern Warfare 2 content is going to be juicy for everybody. So yeah, that's going to be smashing. And then go on from then, Modern Warfare 2 content is going to consist of pubs and that sort of thing until Rank comes out. And as soon as Rank comes out, oh, I'm going to be grinding. I am going to be grinding. It's going to be good fun. The good news, actually, the actual COD League season starts 2nd of December, which is sort of very early. So my hopes are that, you know, Vanguard, not Vanguard, what am I saying? Ranked on Modern Warfare 2 drops early as well. So, hey, we can hope. But until that point, I'm still going to be producing Vanguard content for you. I'm going to be producing tips and tricks videos and with, you know, hopefully useful commentaries and just general content where I'm frying. I mean, the player base at the moment on Vanguard is very low. So trying to find a lobby is really hard. I don't know if you guys are finding it either. But I'm not sure whether it's something to do with the fact that a bunch of hackers have been banned, maybe. Don't know. I know Sensor, I mean, you guys are probably aware, Sensor, Doug Sensor Martin has released some sort of, his friend, his associate, let's say, has released some sort of software or is using some sort of software to find out hackers. And I actually haven't seen a complete list or anything of who's in that or who's missed from that, or, you know, because I know he said he was going to expose some of the top 250 players in Ranked because that's what he grinds. But I don't know if any people have actually been exposed. It'd be interesting. I don't know. Do you guys know? Maybe I'm just out of the loop. I don't really use Twitter too much. So, yeah. Is that the case or what? I don't know. I'm just looking at gameplay here. It's a 1 versus 3 currently. Now a 1 versus 2 because I managed to just an easy read. And that guy was top house towards the beginning of it. So, it's a common place to sit, especially when they're playing today. Get someone top house. Looks juice. And I have no option but to try and defuse at this point. But it's not until I see that little red name tag there, I think, you know what, I'm not going to get it. He's going to kill me. I might as well get the kill, maybe pick up some streaks in the next round. So I know some people are going to be like, oh, why didn't you just try the defuse? I would have been dead. The only way I don't die is his controller disconnects. But yeah, I'd have been dead. I'd rather I get a kill than he gets a kill. But hey, it is what it is. I try my best. Not much you can do in a 1v3. But yeah, so yeah, content for this is going to be coming out until Modern Warfare 2 releases. I'm not going to leave you guys in the lurch. I know a couple of content creators have gone to different games now. It's like the Vanguard off season, let's say. This is a nice strat, by the way. I'll just back to the gameplay. I like to open all of the doors through to the A site here, jump out the window, and then you've got a good little AR viewpoint onto the bomb. It's pretty good as well if you're attacking, but you do need a lot of map control. Like if you're attacking and you can get to that position, you can plant a bomb for there, and it's pretty good fun actually from that point. But yeah, Vanguard Ranked content till Modern Warfare 2 drops, then it's going to be Modern Warfare 2 grinding from there. So enough of me rambling on. Let's get into the actual gameplay. So we're currently, what's the score count? I haven't been keeping track, to be honest with you. So it's 3-2 currently to us. We're on offense, which is obviously the harder side because you can pretty much just chill. And this is going to be a way in which I would promote playing Bocage if you struggle. Like when you get to like the higher ELO lobbies, everyone can shoot straight. So it's a matter of playing. I don't know if you guys have played Valorant or CS:GO. It's very much like that on this game. You just sort of hold angles, make sure you've got the lane covered. And on defense, unless you push up, it's almost hard to lose. So, for example, right there, they pushed up. We were watching that angle. I got the info. I called it out, and because I'm playing with some friends here, and we managed to get the kill. Now, I know someone was there previously, which is why, and I got called out top barn, so I'm sort of pre-aiming that, but unfortunately, comes behind me. Should have been a read, but hey, is what it is. So I'll skip to the next round for you guys, save the board of spectating. And it's 3-all with defense. So really, you shouldn't really lose a defense in this map, especially if you're playing the way I'm playing, which is super cruddy. But you can have ARs across the map. Obviously, having a sub for house or barn, that sort of area is pretty useful, but you really can get away with just using, well, myself, I like using an AR. And if you find you're getting caught out or you're getting bad timing or so on and so forth, I'd recommend playing with an AR or just simply playing a little bit more passive. You really only get poor timing when you're using the sub because you're running around quite a lot. So the window for poor timing is quite huge. So I accidentally shot a guy there. I should have had better trigger discipline. But I've sort of instantly moved. No, there's a guy bottom house and sort of, I'm just pre-aiming that, you know, I'm just using the mini-map, using the info I've been given to me. The enemy team is not quite happy. So he's already started raging in the game chat, as you can see there, calling me a beg, which is fair. But it's S&D. At the end of the day, S&D on Vanguard isn't exactly the most exhilarating thing if you're not playing as a beg. At the end of the day, well, I'm not going to say what the score is, but I rarely put up losses. So yeah, we got the dub at the end of the day. So it is what it is. So I'm just nading B here. I have no info on him being there. But I'm just thinking, mate, if he's on it, he's going to be like getting hurt by that, whatever. But at the time of me throwing the nade, he wasn't on it. So hey, is what it is. So I'm sort of playing with my teammate here. Worst thing you can do when you're a man up is push individually because it allows them, you know, to have a huge 1v2 clutch chances. And I'm sort of watching this area. So from here, I can see if they've gone L. I can see if they've wrapped back to the left. But my teammate, he's just sat in the corner down on B. So, you know, my team managed to pick up the kill. So I got the info that he crossed here. I did communicate it to my teammate, but unfortunately he fell. I'm just sort of playing credit. I know this guy, I don't know what it is with people on Bocage. I like to push up the flank. They think they're envoy. I'm telling you, they think they're envoy. They like to push up the flank. Yeah, so watching that is always a must because I feel like that's people like to try and get behind enemies or get behind your team in S&D. So that's a big rush route. So always bear in mind that someone could be pushing that at any point in the game, which is exactly why I'm pre-aiming it constantly. Chances are you're not going to get people most of the time, but when you do, they're going to be like, "Oh, how does he know him there?" Blah 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 blah. So yeah. So 1v2 for me here. I've got bomb. Potential to clutch this up. That's for sure. But now they know where I am. I'm in a bit of a sticky situation, so I'm trying to do my best here. And I know they know I'm up here, so I'm thinking, while I've got the opportunity, while I've got the window, I want to jump down, go to B. They're going to be thinking I'm top house. Unfortunately, he was sat in the corner, cut me off. I'm supposed they put 1A to 1B. I should have checked the corner, but I thought, you know what? They think I'm top house. Why would they be sat on B bomb? So again, exactly the same strat. It's worth doing if you like to play as an AI and you want to be a little bit more in the mix. Because I know a lot of people like to sit on this back tank here or push down to dashy tank on the right next to A. But for me, this is what I like. It seems to work. It's not as expected as well. And as long as you've got that hut covered, as long as you make sure you've got an eye on that window in that hut little, which is what I keep pre-aiming there, you should be pretty good. But you should be able to hear that opening if you've got a good set of TBs on you or whatever headphones you're using. So they actually do have access to A. What we did in this game, which caused us a lot of losses in the rounds, is we had A opened it up quite a lot. So I just saw that guy there, throw a nade, hoping he runs out this way. He doesn't. He just sponges the nade, right? So I'm like, okay, he's got to be in there. Now that corner, very common. I have FMJ, and I just shot. I shot sort of where I thought his body would be. And that's the kill where he claims I'm hacking. But it's an obvious corner. I mean, if I ever sit in that room, I try not to sit in that corner, but it's just too tempting. Yeah, I managed to get the kill through Kitch as well and leaving it in a 1v1 for Napoleon, and he takes the dub there. So 5-4, we're attacking. I'm trying a little sneaky spot here just to see if I can see over into Zig, which is a nice spot. It's hard to nail, but once you nail it, it's juicy. That's for sure. You can see their mid push as well. You can see top. The only thing you'll get caught by is the guys on the right or if someone flanks left, but you won't have that issue because of where my teammates are currently. But it's 2v3. Teammate gets a kill. He falls. And thankfully, my mate Jeffo manages to pick up a kill there as well. So it's a 2v2 for the win. We're attacking. Now, when it's a 2v2, you can really get away with running the map. There's going to be a lot of corridors open. Well, I say corridors, a lot of areas of the map that you're not going to be able to cover when you're on defense. So we're sort of playing Creddy. They're going to know we're in the spawn a little bit. So that's why we're checking corners, being very thorough, and listening to what Captain Price would suggest. So yeah, I'm checking everything possible. I know that window's open, so I have communicated that. And yeah, we're just sort of trying to play a little bit passively here. That guy, right, this guy choked his kill hugely. So I've bitten her. I'm playing a bit diffy. Trying to just be a bit weird with the movement. Being a bit unpredictable. And there we are. Managed to pick up the kill. I go 15 elims, as I say. Win 6-4. Yeah, and that's the dub. So, as I say, more Vanguard content coming soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you sub if you're up for some Modern Warfare 2 content this year. I have increased the quality of my production, I feel. As you can tell, new mic. I'm going to be doing a lot of live coms as well, hopefully, in the next year. So, yeah, fingers crossed. If you like the sound of that, make sure you sub. And, yeah, till next time, guys. Ciao for now.